What if the world's most ruthless warrior had to face a king unlike any other? A king with the strength of 1,000 arms, who once defeated the mighty Ravana himself. A storm is brewing. The warrior sage, Parashurama, is yet to awaken to his full wrath, but the path to his vengeance is already being paved. Let's dive into the next chapter of Parashurama's saga, a tale of power, destiny, and an impending war that will shake the very foundations of the earth. After the fateful day when Parashurama executed his own mother and brothers at his father's command, only to witness them brought back to life, something changed within him. He had seen Dharma in its rawest form. He had felt the weight of absolute obedience and the burden of wielding divine power. Life at the ashram resumed its quiet rhythm. The days passed in peaceful devotion, and Parashurama continued his training, sharpening his skills, learning the ways of the warrior. But destiny was not done with him yet. His rage, his purpose, and his legendary wrath were still lying dormant. And before he could rise as the scourge of kings, two fateful events would unfold. Events that would set his path ablaze. Deep within the forest, where the sacred chants of rishis resonated through the trees, Sage Jamadagni performed a powerful yajna. His devotion was so pure, so unwavering, that even the gods themselves took notice. Pleased with his asceticism, Lord Brahma gifted him a divine being, Kamadhenu, the sacred cow, a celestial creature capable of granting any wish, providing endless nourishment, and bestowing prosperity upon its keeper. With Kamadhenu in their care, the ashram flourished. Parashurama's family lived in harmony, untouched by the struggles of the outside world. But far beyond the tranquility of the forest, in the grand kingdom of Mahishmati, a force of chaos ruled, a king of unmatched might, Karthavirya Arjuna, a name feared across the land, a Kshatriya king whose power was unparalleled. Legends whispered of his 1,000 arms, a metaphor for his sheer strength and dominance over the battlefield. His might was not just a tale. One day, while enjoying a leisurely outing with his wives, they playfully challenged him. If you truly have the strength of 1,000 arms, can you halt the river's flow with your bare hands? Amused, the king stood before the mighty river, extended his hands, and stopped the rushing waters as effortlessly as a child stills a puddle. The river, once a force of nature, now lay stagnant at his command. But this simple display of strength had unintended consequences. Far upstream, in the same river, another powerful being sat in deep meditation, none other than Ravana, the demon king of Lanka. A terror to gods and mortals alike, he was an ardent devotee of Lord Shiva. Each evening, he would construct a Shiva linga from sand and offer his prayers. As the river's flow ceased, the water levels rose. The surge swallowed his sacred idol, washing it away before his very eyes. Ravana's eyes burned with rage. Who had dared disturb his prayer? His soldiers soon returned with the answer: Karthavirya Arjuna, the king of Mahishmati. The demon king wasted no time. His chariot thundered across the sky as he descended upon the riverbank. A battle was inevitable. Ravana, the conqueror of worlds, the one who made even the gods tremble, stood face to face with Karthavirya Arjuna. With a single gesture, Ravana unleashed his fury, striking at the king with immense force. But Karthavirya Arjuna merely smirked. With a few swift blows, he overpowered the demon king. He lifted Ravana off his feet and flung him to the ground. The mighty ruler of Lanka, who had once made Lord Yama himself flee in terror, now lay defeated. With no other option, Ravana was imprisoned. Days passed. Eventually, his grandfather, Sage Jamadagni, came to Mahishmati and pleaded for his grandson's release. Moved by the sage's request, Karthavirya Arjuna spared Ravana, but his legend only grew stronger. The king who could defeat Ravana himself. The king who could bend rivers to his will. The king who ruled with absolute power. Could anyone challenge him? Now, imagine, what if the mighty Karthavirya Arjuna clashed with the wrath of Parashurama, the sage's son, born with divine purpose, trained in the arts of destruction, destined to cleanse the world of tyranny, would soon cross paths with the greatest king of his time. And when they did, the earth would tremble. This is only the beginning. Stay tuned for the next chapter of Parashurama's legend. If you love such mythological stories, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Mahakatha and the Cosmic Chronicle. More untold epics await.